protected by the dirt.
Yeah.
That must be it.
Well,
Welcome back to Good Day Big Bear.
Could have stepped on him or whatever.
Yeah, it's July 29th already.
I know. It's like the whole month just
Yes.
a blink and a gone.
Yes, and it feels like we have a very strange summer here in Big Bear. For those of you that haven't ever spent the whole summer, we have a hot spot, and then something goes snap, and it's still summer,
Yeah.
but it's cool.
It's very cool.
It's 40-something this morning.
Last night was cool, and we usually leave all the windows open.
All of
Closed them all.
All of them. Close them all.
2 in
up
the morning,
this
we were
morning.
shutting it down.
I'm John Wells with Exit Realty.
And I'm Dan Bathurst. Good morning to you.
And who are you with?
Oh, the same, Exit Realty.
And we're talking Big Bear stats today. Sorry I missed you last week, but
Yeah.
I had a couple of important things to do.
A few things
on my plate there. Probably the biggest one is my son, well, my daughter-in-law, had twins.
Yes, congratulations.
Got twins,
to
twin
them.
girls. Twin girls. Yeah, well, I don't know about Josh so much.
Grandfather thing? now?
Yes, yeah.
How many now?
That's well, total, 5.
Quite the family, man.
Five in a year.
I keep
well,
talking
I got
to my
one
daughters,
3-year-old.
have grandkids. I want grandkids. No, I don't get it.
Well, I'm not so sure. My son, he's talking about a Valium prescription already for twin girls.
Oh my gosh.
He's already having he's already having dreams about them dating.
Oh yeah. Well, that's something every father goes through.
That's nightmare
so
stuff
get
there.
used to it.
Yeah. So I'm looking for him for a bigger house in
There you go.
He's already going, I got to get him out of the bedroom.
Yeah. Well, I got the bigger house for my daughter. She still hasn't had any grandkids though.
Oh,
yet, so
well, maybe.
I keep pushing it.
Some interesting stuff going on overall in our listings here in Big Bear. We were 905 listings last time I was on with you, which was July 15th. We're only at 911. So we've only gained a little bit. We picked up some new highs. We picked up some new high-end stuff there. We had a sale come on the market and go into pending almost overnight, and it was a $5 million residential.
Wow.
$5 million residential.
Residential. Wow.
No, that I'm not sure where that is. There's 225 deals in pending, ranging from $3,000 to $5 million.
Wow. What a span, huh?
That's all over the place. We're 778 total transactions year to date, from 3.4 million closed to 2.6 closed. Last year, this time 722. So we're still a little bit ahead of last year at lots, lands, and just about everything, except short sales and foreclosures.
Short sales and foreclosures are kind of they're holding, but the change is in the foreclosures. We're up 5 more from our last report. We have 15 currently listed. The pendings 19, ranging from 76 to 239 or 29, I guess. 80 and solds, with 30 of those cash, which is 38%.
Still 38%.
So we're still, holding into that same range on the percentages there. They range from 50,000 to 509. Last year at this time, we had 137 sold at $106 a square foot.
Foreclosures.
And these are all in the foreclosures. 65 were cash. At our average sale being $135,000. Our average sale now is $149,000.
Still smallish.
Still small.
1,300 square feet and change.
And that's what is, when you make a comment, and we have a range up to $5 million, but yet our average selling foreclosure is $149. In the short sales, we have 12 currently listed, from $75,000 to $1,300,000
on a short sale.
On a short sale.
On a short sale.
That's crazy, and that's actually kind of very different, because usually you can't go up that high on the short sales.
So many of the I was reading an article.
Jumbos.
I'm not sure where it was a while back, but there seemed to have been kind of not a new phenomenon, but it's really coming to the attention, an elected short sale. People in the higher end there, and I'm not saying that this is the case with this house, but they don't really need to be selling, but they're opting to do a short sale.
Just because they're making that, I'd rather see that happen than people just deciding that they're going to walk away because they owe more on the house than it's worth, and they're going to find every way to get out, which is the normal realm right now. You know, but you got to understand a lot of these people are in a desperate situation on these low ends, and that's why our averages are still down. You know, the average selling short sale is 175,000 versus what is your average for residential?
Average residential is 266.
So when you look at what our market is really projecting out there, and we have homes that are up in the million, 5 million, 3 million, whatever the case may be, you know, that's not really a big average when you look at the overall picture. So it's still the low end that's still moving quite well. We're not up in the strong numbers yet in the 3, 4, 5, 600,000 range. So that still clogs the issue. And the new thing that's coming out now with the national report was that 46% of the people that got refied are now back in foreclosure. So this is,
so it didn't really fix the problem.
it prolonged it, it pushed it down the road, but it didn't really do much good. When you've got 46% of your people out there that did a refi, and basically it's people that really couldn't afford the house to start with, you know. So they tried to help them, but that help is now falling to the side of the road, and people are now getting back into foreclosure. So be aware that this can affect our market and any other market that's out there, and you could end up with a drop again with the amount of foreclosures that are going to hit the market. So,
and it's looking like there's going to be a fairly sizable chunk of those coming up over the next year or so.
Well, when you got 46% already in foreclosure in such a short period of time, you know, it's not going to really help much. So.
And the other thing about the short sales is they're still taking a long time to get done, and you could be missing some real nice opportunities in the market.
Their average time on the market is still, you know, they're getting 67%, but their average time on the market is still 166 days. So,
and we're almost 2 to 3 months shorter than that on a residential average time on market, 101, and that was really skewed by some of those high-end sales.
Yeah, and the residential market is right now is probably as competitive as a short sale or a foreclosure.
Listings are down in residential from what they were last year. Normally we see a build all the way through August. We were at 475 residential listings on July 15th. Now we're down to 466. From a range of 65 to 3,000,009, that 3.9 is still out there. Well, 3,990.
So if you're looking to sell your house, now is definitely the time. The inventory across the country is very, very low, and that includes us as well. And if you're curious about what your values are, where you stand on that, please contact us at Exis at 909. I went blank. 878-0522.
I wasn't going to bail you out on that one.
I could tell that. You already did once.
ExitRealtyBigBear.com. Also something interesting on the website. You can go back and look at the last 10-year average on these numbers and see how we compare this year to any given year. And this year's still looking moderately strong compared to the last several years.
Compared to last year and the year before. But that doesn't mean that we're back in line with what the normal would be. John puts a lot of time and effort into these stats and makes sure that everything is current and up to date, and I appreciate the effort that you put into it. You do a very good job.
If you'd like to get a copy of these every week, we'd be happy to put you on the mailing list. We won't pester you with a bunch of other stuff. We'll just send you what you ask for and find out the facts about what's going on, because not knowing can cost you a lot of money.
Absolutely.
Or opportunity. Yeah, either way. I'm John Wells with Exit Realty.
And I'm Dan Bathurst with Exit Realty, and you have a wonderful week.
Thanks. We'll see you next week. Take care of those babies.
Yeah. I want those kids.